boy, if it isn't one thing, it's somebody else. I tell you, this has been a crazy couple of weeks. I know I haven't posted anything in a while. My wife had to have all of her top teeth pulled and get dentures, which has been really hard on her. Then my dog, even my dog has to have most of her teeth pulled. So I can get that taken care of. I've always had that, or at least for a long time. That's one of those things that, I guess I'm at 80 years old. I'm lucky to have the teeth that I do. It was funny. I went to the dentist to, get a checkup. They checked me out and looked at some of the issues that I have with my teeth. And the conclusion was that for $10,000, they can fix my teeth up enough where I can chew on one side. Well, I can chew on one side now. It didn't cost me $10,000. So I guess, in essence, I just saved myself $10,000. Someone suggested that I start doing live streams. I have about a half-hour commute every morning and every night to and from work. And where Salt Lake used to be a nice, easy commute, of course, over time, it's become worse and worse as our population has increased significantly. The freeways used to have a rush hour, like a lot of places. Now we have a rush 3 or 4 hours. And, it's like the old joke. What do they call it? Rush hour when no one's going anywhere. There's a couple of choke points because of living in the mountains like we do. One of them is what we call Point of the Mountain. It's on the south end of the Salt Lake Valley. Basically one freeway. If you have an accident there, you're shot. You can't go anywhere. Traffic stopped. There's no side roads. They're frontage roads, but you can't get to the frontage road because the frontage road starts and stops in Utah Valley to Salt Lake Valley. So you're just tied up. I thought it might be interesting to see what we put up with, especially since I have to admit Utah drivers aren't the best drivers. Most of them are used to the laid-back, easy-going, countrified traffic patterns now that we're becoming a metropolitan area. And there's no place else to go. You're in the Salt Lake Valley. You're between two mountain ranges. And you're just stuck with what we have here. We're getting so crowded. Used to be nothing but farmland, especially out on the west side of the valley. Not the case anymore. I tell you, almost every place is becoming either suburbia or metropolitan. It's becoming more and more of a problem every day. Well, I wanted to start live streaming these to and from work commutes, but unfortunately, I haven't been diligent in building a following. You need 50 subscribers on YouTube, and I only have 20 subscribers. I mean, I've really worked hard to get this channel online. So I'm going to do something I haven't done before. I'm going to ask people to, what does they say, like, share, and subscribe. I'd really like to get up to at least 50 followers so I can start doing these live streams. You might find it interesting. I don't know. There's only one way to find out, and that's to do it. So we've got my live stream campaign going. So if you've followed me at all, you know that by way of introduction, my name is Tom. I usually go by Tech Sergeant T, and I was a technical or a tech sergeant in the Air Force when I left after 14 years. I live in Salt Lake City. It's a beautiful area, but it is getting crowded. So I'm also 80 years old. Been around a while, seen a few things. Lived overseas for 9 or 10 of the 14 years I was in the military. So we've got some things to talk about. That's why it was suggested that I do the live streams, because I'm a talker. I do love to talk. I have some stories. I think maybe you'll enjoy them. So we'll see. Right now I'm headed into work. It's 5:09 in the morning. I still work full time. On one hand, I'm glad that I can still do it. On the other hand, I'm going, why in the hell am I still working at 80 years old? Well, that's a discussion for another time. So we'll see how this goes. I'll keep doing these daily recordings, videos, till I get to the point where I can start doing the live stream. So if you'd like to help out, I'd really appreciate it. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning.